One more light?
That light bulb died a while ago.
Oh, my God.
So welcome to another edition of pre-screening. Kind of, sort of. It comes out in 2 days, so it's kind of cheating, but it's early for us. So we just got out of like,
as above, so below.
it sounds like really kind of diva, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, ordinarily I would avoid doing spoilers in a pre-screen review, but fuck it. This movie sucks. This is really stupid. This is really goddamn stupid.
There's nothing to...
I may do a review on this one day. It's so stupid because there's like a lot of jokes you can make. And trust me, we made plenty of them. In a back theater, too, so we had to be quiet about it. But Mr. Grant over here was to start cracking up very loudly. And like several times over the course of the movie, it was like, dude, people can hear you.
Hey, even other people are just like...
Other people started to laugh, too, but... You was like, ooh, and you started laughing. This movie's so dumb. It is so dumb. This was such a waste of my time. I could have been doing so many better things tonight instead of seeing this dumbass movie. You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Just keep talking. I'm just keep laughing. It's so fucking stupid.
Well, this is an experience, isn't it? Okay, so just again, we kind of knew pretty much right away what kind of movie this is going to be. On the opening shot was our main character on a public bus
in
Iran, disguised as an Iranian woman, who in the middle of the bus, with a woman looking at her with a big scowl on her face, takes off her mask, because the camera goes, okay, I've just infiltrated Iranian territory, and then immediately should have pegged everyone else on the bus, go, that's the woman, that's her, get her. But instead, it's like, no, I'm looking, and then, did this movie not think that we've never read or seen Harry Potter?
Fun fact, though, the Philosopher's Stone actually is a real mythological object.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Come. Really? Did they think like no one was gonna immediately associate it with that?
Who knows? Maybe they were affiliating it with Full Metal Alchemist.
No! Don't make excuses for this movie.
No, I'm just saying maybe there's Full Metal Alchemist who was making its connection too.
Please, I'm gonna. No one cares about Full Metal Alchemist. Leave your hate comment below.
Yeah, 30. Yeah.
How dare you don't like Full Metal?
Send dislikes to him. I just never watched many of it.
I didn't watch any of it, so I'm just speaking straight as I don't give a shit. So, bring it on, motherfuckers! I can take it. But
I'm still having trouble breathing. God, I had to whip out my inhaler. I was just laughing.
Basically, she's looking for the Philosopher's Stone. 5,000 Harry Potter jokes later,
yeah,
they're in Paris, where they decide, oh, the Philosopher's Stone must be in the catacombs. They go to the catacombs. They find the Philosopher's Stone. They go to hell. They get out of hell. End of movie.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's like, how do you go to? That's the fucking movie. It is a gigantic waste of time because not only did she have to put the Philosopher's Stones back, but she also finds that the power was within her the whole time.
She was the stone. No, here's the amazing...
It's a goddamn Care Bear episode. Disguised as a fucking horror movie. In fact, the other gargoyles must have been the other Care Bears.
Oh, God. It's so stupid.
So much of this is a pointless movie. Yeah, in the end, what have they accomplished? Nothing. They've accomplished absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Here's the really thing that sucked, really, aside from a couple good lines. Nothing happens for an hour.
Yeah, we don't even go to the gates of hell until there's only a half hour left in the fucking movie.
As I put it, I got Wolf-Crete.
Oh, God, there's so much fucking padding. And there's like cameraman Benji, which is so... There's always that one character just purposely just slows everything down. This one's Penji.
No, I love how they made him like the wuss of the group. Like every time something happened or like there's a freak out, it was him.
Yeah.
And just like stuck in a tunnel. Ah!
No, like he has like claustrophobia or some shit, which makes him a perfect person to send to the fucking catacombs. Yeah. And then we have to sit through like at least a 10-minute sequence of him getting a claustrophobia attack in a tunnel. And I don't know anything about claustrophobia. I don't know if this is accurate or not. I just know I was thinking, okay, we get it, wrap it up. But
I also love how just like it's just
so much about the movie is so dumb and it's just so pointless. Like I guess I'm getting angry. This is such a pointless movie.
It is.
I feel like I just so completely wasted my time. Even fucking Smurfs had a point.
Oh my god! I never thought I'd hear you.
Yeah, that's right. I fucking said it. All right.
I'm gonna be crying soon.
Stupid movie. Like, you were laughing. I got more and more. Oh, there was one part you just kept looking at me and you kept laughing harder. But it's the part they begin the movie, and this never comes back, by the way. This never comes back at any point during the movie. Is when they first get in the catacombs and they start heading towards the evil door or whatever it is, and then it says like Harry like ooh, ooh, like it's Morgan Freeman in the Lego Movie. And they get to like weird people come in here. It's like Pip, who's like the gangster guy who for some reason has to leave the catacomb.
Papillon.
Whatever.
Only reason I know that is because I remember there's a French restaurant near where I live. So it's just like, that's the only reason I remember that.
Either way.
I don't remember anyone else except for him and, yeah, Benji.
But anyway, so Benji looks at like a bunch of cult with like red smear in their eyes, and then one of them turns to look at him and he panics. Oh! And he runs away. And then they never come back.
Yeah.
It was entirely pointless. So much is entirely pointless. And even, like, as we point out, none of it matters in the last 5 minutes. Like, even remotely. Because what it is when they finally go to hell, they have to get, like, deeper and deeper in there, because this whole as above, so below, basically.
Yeah, which also bugged the crap out of me. It's just like,
So basically, it's Wonderland.
Yeah. No, here's the other thing that bugged me. It's just like, as they go further and further, they get sealed off repeatedly. Then all of a sudden, like, in the end, when someone's dying, she has to return the Philosopher's Stone to find the, you know, for... Was it retribution or whatever the hell they said it was? She speedruns the tunnel, which took 30 minutes to get through in 2 minutes. What? Even with distraction, she gets to the end. It's like, wait, how'd you do that so damn fast? You climbed up a tunnel. No, I mean, you climbed up a thing. You went down a tunnel. You got dragged by blood monster hand things. You saw yourself hanging, then suddenly you weren't, and then back to babbing in the face of camera.
Okay, let me set the stage for this particular piece of hilarity. There's a part where they get deep into hell, where I guess they run into, I don't know, the Grim Reaper. Basically might as well have been. Oh, by the way, here's another note for people who ever decide to direct found footage movies. You know what I like to see in found footage movies?
Everything.
Something! Anything! Hold a goddamn shot! I'm sorry, I'm at best an amateur photographer. Even I know how to hold a camera straight! God!
Yeah, see what this camera's doing? It's focusing on us. And what's that?
No, it's I feel the whole thing like this. Hi, Grant. How are you doing today? How are you ready to go to the catacomb?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm sorry for those who I just like gave a stroke to. God, this is so stupid. Okay, no, I'm gonna have. That's not even a good enough example. Here, I'm gonna speed run this. I'll be right back. So, it's if I like turn my camera towards this, and then I ran out of the car, and then I decided to run. Around like that. That was like really weird.
You just missed 2 people just like staring at
And look at those people over there. See what they're doing? They're getting into the car. Now it's a dramatic zoom in and a dramatic zoom out for no fucking reason. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, see, this is one of the...
I apologize for that. I don't know where that came from.
We were both thinking it. Let's face it. We knew that was going to happen at some point.
Oh, God.
But just like... they had like so many cameras. They had strap-on cams. Never mind.
That's a whole different movie. That's the porno version. As above, so below.
Oh my. But it's like, so they have a real camera. They have these little head-mounted cameras. It's just like, so these things jiggle about. This thing jiggles about. And then it gets to the point where like, wait, why do you have this thing? I know you want to use... Ugh. It's like, there's a point where it's like, okay, major issue of the found footage movie, why don't you drop the camera? I know you need footage.
To be fair, they finally did drop the fucking camera.
Yeah. And then she grabbed it and bashed them in the face.
Okay, that was pretty funny. Okay, now that leads back to what I was trying to set up earlier. Before I got to my epic segue, which I'm also kind of tired from doing. I'm really lazy. Anyway, so they get down, they meet the Grim Reaper, and there's all these bunch of stone faces on the wall that are in the... Like the pig.
And the moment we saw this thing, it was like, oh, something's gonna happen.
Yeah, you know what? The fight. So inevitably they turn to be alive, and they burst through the walls, and they try to tackle our heroes, and he bites one of them. That's why she has to run back. Yeah,
it's like they make such a huge struggle that you can't see at it because the camera's shaking everywhere.
Yeah, and it's so fucking obnoxious. It's so fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, and it's like, oh my god, they're so evil and terrible and strong. Well, they don't say that, but it's just like they make such a big deal out of it.
And then she runs back, and they see one that go, oh, and she just goes, pow, and just like bursts into dust, and she just keeps running. It's like the biggest I don't have time for this shit moment I've seen a movie in a long time. That wasn't a comedy. It's like, you know what? This can fucking wait.
Yeah.
Slam.
It was still pretty damn funny.
Oh,
I mean, I think it's just...
I mean, this movie rips off so many other movies like Harry Potter, National Treasure, 1408.
Quarantine / or aka Recording, the totally superior version of Quarantine.
Either way, just stupid movies. It's really just a stupid movie.
I know. It's just the funny thing is there actually are some interesting ideas in there, like the idea of like these people's hells coming to haunt them. The problem is that they all come out of nowhere, and like one guy. And two of the guys just like, okay...
Wasn't that kind of the plot of Hellraiser?
Yeah. But it's just like... It's like, for one guy, it's like... Okay, he didn't even really have anything haunt him. He just... Yeah. Also, by the way, black guy, not the first one to die, but as we said, a close second.
Yes.
Yeah. And here's the other thing... Also, leading out of the weird editing moments where just like... He gets scared, he falls down a well... I think it would have been awesome had they actually kept it on his camera view. But instead, they just like cut him with the other people, and then it's just like... Okay, well. BAP!
There's a lot of just weird moments in this movie. Like, there's a part in the beginning where, like, the main character's love interest, obviously, keeps saying, like, okay, I'll help you translate. He's like a translator, and she needs a translator to help basically be her sidekick for the National Treasure hunt.
Yeah.
And, but he keeps like, okay, I'm not gonna go to the tunnels, I'm gonna go far. He's like the only smart one's like, I'm not going in there.
Yeah. And I'll accompany you part way, but I'm not going in.
And they keep saying, I'm not going in, I'm not going in, I'm not going in. And then finally he goes, okay, you have to make up your mind now, because I'm tired. Like, one of the characters is like, okay, I have to make up right now, otherwise I'm done. And he goes, okay. And it's like, I'm not gonna go. And just then, like, police officers come right the fuck out of nowhere and just tackles one of them.
Yeah, tackles Papillon.
And it's like, and that was like the most, I think the joke I made in the movie was like, this is like the most explicit plot device ever. You're going! That's final! You know, get in there!
Yeah, if you don't go in there, I will... Yeah, but if you
and the police don't chase him down the tunnels either.
Yeah, that bugged the crap out of me. It's like, wow, those smoke bombs were really something.
Like, oh, goodness, where could they possibly gone?
Yeah.
There's only one fucking tunnel. One place they could have gone where you can't see them.
Yeah. There were a couple, like, moments that we got, like, legitimate laughter, though. Like, right when they're close to finding the Philosopher's Stone, they see the body of, I can't remember who was supposed to be the guy with it. Just like, and they're looking for clues. Just
Nicholas
like,
Flamel, that was it.
Thank you. Just like, all right.
You know why I know that? Harry Potter! But I'm sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
But she's like, all right, everybody turn your lights off. Fuck that! There's a dead guy! I'm just like, I honestly thought that's like, yeah, he's gonna like come to life and just like...
It seems like the direction they were going with that. But even that...
Should we really keep the windows open if we're gonna be shouting there's security over there?
That is a good point. Don't want to get in trouble with the popo. They might stop and kind of chase us down the tunnel, but not.
It was just... And what was the other one? It was just like, when they mentioned that whole, you know, abandon all hope, ye who enter thing. Or ye he enter, and they see the, and the Papillon is just like, it was like, wait, what? And the girl's just like, that's supposed to be the inscription above the door of hell. I'm not going in there!
The only smart thing he says in the entire movie.
Well, he did say some other smart things about, like, you know, we actually know these tunnels, it's better to go through that than the shortcut, which... Here's one thing I will give them credit for. I thought I was going to go with the trope that they're going to go through the shortcut and just all hell, no pun intended, was going to break loose that way. It would have been more exciting because something would have happened.
You know what I was thinking of most of the movies? Like, wow, this is like what would happen in a Batman story if the Riddler and the Scarecrow teamed up. Because the whole thing starts off with a fucking riddle. So I was like, wow, the Riddler really outdid himself this time. He actually killed someone. That's new for him. But
Yeah.
it's just problem is like they're not interesting characters. They're also like the episode of South Park where they're going, I was so startled.
Yeah.
And that's basically
I wasn't even startled. I was just like,
no.
And now, now,
But like, problem is, like, what makes good horror are good characters, and none of these, they're so, God, they're so bad. And I'm surprised like one of the red shirts survives to the very end. I thought
I was surprised about that too. Admittedly, I thought they were all gonna die.
Yeah, that's.
But you know what? I should have figured because they had edited music in. Yeah, whenever you see that in a found footage movie, that's a spoiler. Someone's gonna survive.
For me, it was more like, wow, how much time she spent editing that title card. That must have taken forever. Somehow she managed to get all the footage back.
Yeah.
That's the problem with found footage movies. You gotta kind of find workarounds to get around the title card, or you say fucking show the title card. Yeah. I'm nitpicking at this point, but that was part, like at that point with this kind of movie, there's a lot to nitpick.
Yeah, you stop caring. It's just
God. It's like I guess on the point, it's like wow, I feel like that's an hour and a half of my life I'm not gonna get back. And considering some of the shit I've seen, that's saying something that I would say that for this movie. Because like I said, it just feels like, oh god, I don't know why this one more so than the other ones I've seen. Is this one I just feel like, wow, thank God I didn't pay for this. Because it feels like I just watched one giant recursive loop and then nothing happens. Even the ending's extremely anticlimactic. Yeah. Where they just go through manhole and they're back, and that's it.
It's like the funny thing's like they're having like one of those weird anti-gravity moments where it's just like, oh, please, when you go through, just fly straight up into the sky. No.
No, I've been a way to end a movie, wouldn't it? Just, it's like, mother of God, they're flying.
Yeah. It's just like...
so dumb. It's just so dumb. I mean, I knew this movie wasn't going to be good from the minute I saw the trailer. I mean, it had some interesting ideas. Like, I'm always interested in, like, the whole exploring deepest fears. I always find that stuff interesting. But you got to have interesting characters go along with that, or people at least give a crap about.
Yeah, and it's just like... And that's the thing. It's just like, half the time, like I said, they don't explore. And just like one of the red shirt who survived, just like, all right, so let's go over stuff. So, like, why do you feel guilty? Because I got lost trying to save my brother. Why do you feel guilty? I got a kid, I didn't really acknowledge him. Okay, we didn't see any hallucinations for you, but, okay. We admit it, so we're automatically cleansed of our sins.
I mean, Hellraiser kind of did the same thing, a little bit, but at the same time, at least that was accompanied by terrifying fucking characters.
Yeah. Yeah, admittedly, that was just... Actually, admittedly, Hellraiser was just meant to be sadomasochism.
Well, that too. Well, the sequel kind of went over that a little bit more.
Well, I didn't watch the sequel.
I watched one sequel. I kind of stopped after that. But,
good move.
But
I saw the crappy space one, but we digress.
There was this man. They just put everyone in space for a while, didn't they? Did you run into Jason? Because I know he went to space too. Or the Leprechaun. The Leprechaun was there, right? That would have made this movie really scary. You always have the new Leprechaun in here, too.
So, I mean, thankfully I got, like, those moments of laughter just because it got so stupid at times. But, yeah, it's just...
It's still a hard movie to suffer through,
It is. It was just like,
I want to go home. I want to...
Yeah, let's sing Sloop John B.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, I feel so broken, I want to go home. That Beach Boys song.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Let me go. We were singing that in the theater.
Yeah, pretty much. Might as well have been.
Oh.
Actually, I was more like, nobody knows the troubles I've seen. Nobody knows but Jesus.
How strangely fitting.
I know, right?
All right.
I mean, at least give me one scene with the devil. Give me something really stupid.
Instead, we just got a guy in a... who... God, what do you remind me of? It just...
Might as well just been the Grim Reaper.
Pretty much, like, it was Grim Reaper with a pointy hood.
You're a wizard, Harry. What if it was fucking Hagrid? What's happened to... Oh, shouldn't be here. Shouldn't have told you that. Shouldn't have told you that.
So let's do a quick recap. Really stupid, pointless, uninteresting characters. Kind of interesting idea that was completely wasted. Just... and shaky camera that obscured everything that's supposed to scare you. Most of the time. And just like the stuff it didn't obscure, it's just like, you see it coming a mile away. Like, there's a big difference between being obscure and being frantic.
Just hold a fucking shot, dude. You're supposed to be a fucking professional. There's so many just distracting camera shots. Like, at the beginning, she has, like, a shoulder mount.
Yeah, you see her face,
you see
like...
the side of her face, and it's so distracting. And
oh, that was the other moment I laughed at. Oh, my God, it's much more beautiful than it was in the photo. Oh, I'm gonna kick it in with my foot! Whoa.
Well, she made a good point, where she's like, they're gonna blow it up anyway! For whatever reason. Did they ever explain why?
No. I don't know, it just...
Or she, like, the part where it feels like a giant cow statue. She's like, do you know what this is? Like, yeah, that's a fucking cow! You know what a cow says? Moo!
What know it says when the bomb's about to go off? Move it! I know! It's stupid just like the movie! Oh, God. Oh, I made an accidental cow one again. I'm sorry, that one was unintentional.
Well, the bright side, this frees up next week for me. So that's one takeaway.
Yeah.
We'll be back later this week with Sin City. Yeah, this is really all I had for next week, so I can really just say I don't want to see November Man. So
you don't want to see If I Stay. You definitely don't want to see...
Fuck that movie. Fuck If I Stay. I already saw Fault in Our Stars. Might as well be the same damn thing.
Yeah. It's like, if you didn't like that, then yeah, then If I Stay is probably going to really suck.
God. Yeah, I think that's all we got.
Yeah, just don't watch this movie. Nothing happens for an hour. When stuff does happen, you just don't care.
We already told you everything that happens is worth watching, so...
Yeah.
Like, I can't even really recommend this for anyone, really. It's like, I mean, if you're really desperate for... If you're like one of the few people that actually likes found footage horror movies.
Well, even then, it's just like... I remembered enjoying Quarantine, because, I mean, it wasn't good, but they knew how to make their, you know, get some scares out of you. This, by the same, as I said, by the same director, just... Oh, man, what did Shyamalan curse really hit him hard. Well, I mean, not that he had much to do with, but how he, you know, you go from man to kuh.
What the what?
Remember, this guy also directed Devil.
That explains a lot of that. You know what the movie from hell was missing? The goddamn devil! At least give me a shot of him, like, I don't know, roasting somebody or something, you know, like, that's what you get for voting for Nader, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm still laughing at the guy with his feet in the ground.
Oh, yeah, that was dumb. Okay. Like, what happens with that is, like, the
Papillon basically...
Like, no, like, the whole cave randomly pops up horror, like, memory, pieces from the memories, really for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
And there's a part where it's, like, it's Papio, whatever the hell his name is, like, it's this... relives his instant with like I guess his brother or something died in a car accident or something like that. So they walk in a giant like a 4-door that's on fire, and his brother's in there, and that's what I'll give his credit for, except for the Philosopher's Stone woman, the Care Bear, so I'm gonna call her. If this thing wants you dead, you're fucking dead. And,
no, it didn't do a good job of killing the love interest.
well, like, you know, like, cause he had to make it out because that's how the stupid plot works. But even then, like, this one's like, oh, he kind of tries to back away from the car, but no, the fucking car and the coach is like, nope, get back here. And then
The power of the Force.
Power of the Force just drags him back, sucks him into the car is sucked into a vacuum, and all you see are the Poppy's 2 fucking feet sticking out of the sand. I'm not exaggerating, there's two, like, calf and feet just sticking out of the ground, and we're supposed to take it seriously. And I'm like, really? That's a fucking Looney Tunes sketch.
Oh, that's the other thing that bugged me. It's like, okay, so if all this, all this stuff should be, like, relegated to hell, yet some of these things, like that kid was, above ground. Well, kind of. I mean, they were in the catacombs, but they were nowhere near hell. The gate was sealed at some point.
And the piano and the phone and...
Oh, yeah, the phone! Why didn't you call me more?
Is that what he was saying? I couldn't understand what the hell he was...
Yeah, saying, it's like, what? Yeah, just, why didn't you call me more? Why didn't you pick up the phone? Or something like that. And
you know what would have been great if it was Morgan Freeman. Then you're like, Satan, we need to talk. Satan, are you there? Satan, don't hang up on me. Don't.
Don't worry, I'm here to be the one comforting thing that you hear before going to the depths of hell.
Oh, it's the popo. Act casual.
It's just like, and yeah, the piano. It's just like,
why? Why?
It's hard to take these things seriously. We're just like, okay, there's a telephone in a crypt. That's just
dumb. That is really dumb. It's like, it's not even remotely scary, even when you do go to hell.
Yeah. This is what I thought of though when I saw the piano. Damn, play me off, Johnny.
Yeah, I had a feeling that's what you were doing there, because I know you're a big Family Guy buff.
Perhaps you're wondering why Johnny's in hell. Well, Johnny liked little boys.
Not gonna go there.
That's the Family Guy.
I know it is, but I'm just not going there.
It's just.
I just know there were parts I was like trying to will the camera to stay still, and then I was literally like, it's like,
use the Force. I can't. It's too erratic.
That's what she said. Yeah. Oh, this was the guy who just made 2 cow jokes less than 10 minutes ago.
Okay, one of them was an accident, just saying. Oh, one other good thing, though. We found a good guy to play Nico Bellic in a Grand Theft Auto movie.
Oh, yeah.
It just like...
And also a Smeagol double, apparently. Yeah. Because, like, they found, like, one of Poppy's, like, old henchmen, I guess, who went down there and never came back. And he says, for some reason, he says, I can take you out of here, even though... They really shouldn't trust him. Yeah. He's still there. So clearly he hasn't found a way out either. Yeah. That was kind of my thinking. He's like, he clearly doesn't know where he's going. Why are you trusting him?
Although in all fairness, they didn't really have much choice, considering...
Yeah, they could. They could have easily gone, like, another direction.
No, there wasn't any, because remember the thing collapsed behind him?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are other pathways between the series of jump cuts.
Probably. But who cares?
Even then, he doesn't really do anything. He just keeps kind of popping in and out of the room at random times. Usually sits like this.
Yeah, and then he randomly shows up to kill someone. It's just like,
and we never see him again. There's so much of, and then we never saw him again at the end of this. Like, there was a piano, and we never saw it again. And there was a phone, and we never saw it again. And there was Smeagol, and we never saw him again. And there was a noose, and we never saw it again.
Well, technically we did.
Okay, yeah. But
remember the thing where she revealed the hanging person?
I'm still pissed off that they went for the fucking Care Bear logic. And it's like, let me get this straight. The love interest was healed by the power of love in a fucking horror movie.
I don't know. She got that whole, basically it was one of those I think, therefore I am kind of situations. And just like Harry Potter, freaking mirror. God, I've never sworn this much in a review in such a long time. That just shows how angry and stupid this movie is. It's maddening.
All I could think of is now, you know, the most disappointing is she doesn't even get any superpowers after she went through the whole thing. I'm sure that Philosopher's Stone shit didn't carry with her, so really she got jack shit out of this. But if she did get healing superpowers, I hope the first thing she does is just go to the hospital and just make out with every patient there. And nurse like, what are you doing? I'm helping them. Singer's like, do me.
I feel like that was actually from a movie.
Might have been. I don't know.
That's the weird thing.
It probably has been. I don't know. If you do know.
Oh, no. I'm thinking of Scrubs. There's an episode where, like, Elliot thought, like, her breasts were, like, had magical healing
properties. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. So she flashes the patient, and then you're like,
yeah,
all right,
a kid
call it.
A kid gets better than someone else. She does it, he dies.
He dies. And Aaron looking at the naked breast and goes, okay, call it.
Oh my god, they ripped off Scrubs.
They ripped off Scrubs, they ripped off Harry Potter, they ripped off National Treasure, they ripped off 1408, they ripped off so many fucking... 1408 did the same thing 10 times better! All we needed was someone like Samuel Jackson come in and go, it's an evil fucking catacomb. And that's all you needed.
Yeah. I think we said enough about this movie.
I think so too. So, like I said, we'll be back for Cincinnati later this week, and then I don't know. I might just take next week off.
I think you deserve it after this. But yes, at least this time you didn't pay.
Thank God for that. I don't know why this was making me more angry than the other ones. I guess it's like
because at least stuff happened in the other ones.
Most of them.
I mean, hell, even in Ninja Turtles something happened. Apparently to you, Smurfs stuff happened and at least had a point. All these things... There's a story structure, but not in this. He said it, we'll be back. So stupid.
I'm going home. Good night.
Good night.